Hey, automation enthusiasts, this is John Strauman from Microsoft's Mighty South region. Today, we're going to take a look at an example of using the Power Platform for image classification. So this is a very common ask in artificial intelligence and machine learning. And essentially what a customer can do is train a model to recognize certain images. So in the example you see on the screen here, I used the Custom Vision site from Microsoft to train several models to detect diseases and types of crops. So I've got a model for wheat, for tomatoes, soybeans, and we're actually going to focus on strawberries today. As you may or may not know, strawberries are the biggest crop in Florida, which is where I happen to live. So the idea behind this is that right now the way diseases are detected in crops is very manual. People actually walk up and down the rows of strawberry plants looking at the plants and trying to determine, is that frost damage? Is there mottle virus damage and other kinds of diseases? It's extremely labor intensive and expensive. So the idea behind a project like this is that we can train a model to recognize these diseases. And once that model is trained, we could do something like maybe send drones over strawberry fields to record images of the plants and automatically in real time detect if a disease is present in a plant, mark the location, and have a human go out to fix the plant, either spray it with a fertilizer or a pesticide, or replace the plant, tear it out, maybe put in a new one if need be. So what I did is I uploaded a bunch of images to train the model, and to see this work, we can simply click Quit Test, and I'll just upload an image here. And here's a strawberry plant with frost injury. Let's just find one here. And you'll see that what'll happen is our model says, okay, the prediction is that it's 100% certain that there's frost damage to this plant and 0% certainty that there's mottle virus. So I trained the image classification model to recognize those two particular diseases in the strawberry plants. You could, of course, add as many diseases and categories as you needed to. Now, where this becomes really interesting is if we use it with Power Automate. So let's say our drone goes out and captures a lot of images and uploads them to a central server. Power Automate could then in real time process those images and then alert the human workers that, hey, plant number 74 in row 6 seems to have frost damage, or plant number 62 in row 7 seems to have mottle virus. Go take a look at it. It saves the human workers from walking up and down and just observing the plants manually, and lets them target their efforts on the plants that we know specifically exhibit signs of disease. Now, let's take a look at how we can use this with Power Automate and a new tool from Microsoft called Lobe, and we'll explore that in part 2 of the video, so stay tuned.